Episode 4, Echoes of the Past. Eleanor stood at a crossroads. Amelia's story, while fantastical, resonated with a strange truth. The ancient artifacts, the hidden chamber, the desperation in Amelia's eyes, it all pointed to something more than just a fabricated tale. Yet, holding Amelia captive against her will, even for her own safety, sat uneasy with Eleanor's moral compass. "We need to talk to Lady Lavinia," she declared, her voice firm. "There has to be another way." Amelia's expression hardened. "There isn't. The prophecy is clear." "We don't have time for debate," Max, his eyes darting around the cavernous chamber, piped up. "Maybe there's a way to combine both your plans. We can contact Lady Lavinia, explain the situation, and see if there's a way to activate the eye without resorting to." Well, kidnapping. A flicker of hope sparked in Eleanor's eyes. Amelia, however, remained unconvinced. But after a tense silence, she finally relented. "Fine," she sighed. "But we don't have much time." Using a hidden communication device Amelia had on her person, they contacted a trusted associate of Lady Lavinia's, a discreet woman named Miss Brighton, who ran a seemingly innocuous antique shop. After a cryptic exchange and a prearranged meeting location, they found themselves in a dimly lit tea room, Miss Brighton's sharp eyes scrutinizing them both. Eleanor, choosing her words carefully, explained the hidden chamber, the prophecy, and Amelia's actions. Miss Brighton listened intently, her face betraying a range of emotions: surprise, worrying, and a touch of grim acceptance. "Lavinia has always been a woman of unorthodox beliefs," Miss Brighton said finally, her voice laced with a hint of disapproval. "She suspected something, of course, but the full weight of the prophecy. That was something even she wasn't prepared for." Miss Brighton revealed that Lady Lavinia had entrusted her with a fail-safe plan, a set of hidden instructions in case something went wrong. Using these instructions and a series of ancient astronomical charts found within the chamber, they devised a plan. On the night of the full moon, with the celestial alignment just right, they would attempt to activate the Eye of Ra, but the ritual, according to the ancient texts, required a specific incantation, a powerful chant only a blood descendant of Nefertari could perform. This presented a new challenge. Lady Lavinia was safely hidden, and Amelia, despite her lineage, was untrained in the intricacies of the ritual. A heavy silence descended upon the room as they contemplated their options. Miss Brighton, her gaze fixed on a dusty tapestry hanging on the wall, spoke hesitantly. "There might be another way," she said. "A risky way, but one that could work." She explained the tapestry depicted the coronation ceremony of Nefertari, showcasing a specific headpiece adorned with intricate jewels. According to a forgotten legend, the headpiece wasn't just an ornament. It amplified the wearer's voice, channeling their power during important rituals. If they could find the headpiece, Amelia, with her blood connection, might be able to channel the necessary power to activate the eye, even without mastering the incantation. Hope flickered anew, but finding the headpiece wouldn't be easy. It was likely lost to the sands of time, a relic buried in the depths of some forgotten museum or private collection. Their time was running out, and the full moon was only a few nights away. As they mulled over their next move, a sudden, unsettling feeling washed over Eleanor. This entire situation felt orchestrated, almost too convenient. Could Amelia be telling the truth? Or was she being manipulated by some larger force, a force that wanted the eye activated for its own sinister purposes? With a renewed sense of suspicion, Eleanor decided to delve deeper. It was time to revisit the past, to uncover the secrets of the Davenport family and the truth behind the Eye of Ra. Episode 5, Whispers from the Past. Eleanor's gut instinct gnawed at her. Amelia's story, while compelling, held a nagging dissonance. The seemingly convenient timing, Amelia's sudden urgency, it all felt orchestrated. Determined to uncover the truth, Eleanor embarked on a solo investigation, leaving Max and Amelia to decipher the ancient texts and prepare for the ritual. Her first stop was the Davenport family mansion, a sprawling Victorian structure shrouded in an air of neglect. Inside, dust motes danced in the pale sunlight filtering through the grimy windows. It was a monument to a wealthy past, now slowly succumbing to decay. Armed with a crowbar and a healthy dose of skepticism, Eleanor made her way to the hidden chamber Lady Lavinia had discovered. The chamber was bare of any clues about the eye or the prophecy. However, tucked away in a dusty corner, she found a hidden compartment within a seemingly innocuous grandfather clock. Inside, she unearthed a collection of old letters and diaries. The letters, yellowed with age and penned in a flowing script, were addressed to a long-deceased ancestor, Amelia Davenport, the namesake of Lady Lavinia's niece. As Eleanor delved deeper, a disturbing picture emerged. This Amelia, Eleanor discovered, had been obsessed with the Eye of Ra. Her diaries were filled with frantic scribblings about activating the eye and harnessing its power for her own ends. The obsession eventually drove her mad, leading to her eventual disappearance from public life. A cold shiver ran down Eleanor's spine. Was this Amelia, somehow, manipulating her present-day namesake? Was the prophecy a fabrication, a twisted tale spun to gain access to the eye's power? Suddenly, a hidden inscription on the back of one of the diaries caught her eye. It spoke of a secret society, the Order of the Serpent, dedicated to safeguarding the eye and preventing its misuse. A hidden location was mentioned, a secluded library tucked away in a forgotten corner of the city. Hope rekindled. The Order of the Serpent might hold the key to unraveling the truth about the eye and the prophecy. With renewed purpose, Eleanor raced towards the library, a labyrinthine building filled with the musty scent of old books. The librarian, a wizened old man with eyes that seemed to hold ancient secrets, greeted her with a hint of suspicion. But upon mentioning the Order of the Serpent, a flicker of recognition crossed his face. He led her to a hidden room, accessible only through a series of cleverly disguised compartments within the library shelves. The room was a treasure trove of ancient texts and artifacts related to the Eye of Ra and the Order of the Serpent. As Eleanor sifted through the dusty scrolls, a chilling discovery sent a jolt through her. The prophecy was real, etched onto an ornately carved tablet. It spoke of a coming darkness, a force seeking to use the eye for its own nefarious purposes. But beneath the inscription, there was another, hidden by layers of dust and time. It spoke of a safeguard, a way to use the eye not to destroy the darkness, but to bind it, to trap it within a mystical prison. The pieces began to fall into place. Amelia wasn't lying about the prophecy, but perhaps she was being manipulated by someone who wanted the eye's power for destruction, not containment. Eleanor knew she had to act fast. Returning to the tea room, she found Max and Amelia poring over the ancient texts. The tension in the air was palpable. "We need to talk," Eleanor declared, her voice urgent. She revealed her discoveries, the true nature of the prophecy, and the possibility of using the eye for good. Amelia listened intently, her face betraying a mix of shock and relief. They needed to locate the headpiece, the key to activating the eye, but with a different goal in mind, to bind the darkness, not unleash it. Suddenly, Miss Brighton spoke up, her eyes widening with a newfound realization. "The headpiece," she murmured. "It might be closer than we think." She explained the Davenport family crest, a stylized serpent adorned with a single emerald eye, an uncanny echo of the Eye of Ra. There was a chance the headpiece was incorporated into the family crest itself, a hidden relic passed down through generations. With renewed hope, they raced back to the Davenport mansion. Searching the family portrait gallery, they meticulously examined each painting, their eyes scanning for any hint of the headpiece. Finally, on a portrait of Lady Lavinia's grandmother, they found it. The serpent adorned her headpiece, its emerald eye gleaming in the dim light. Time was running out. The full moon loomed large, casting an ethereal glow over the city. Now, they had everything they needed, the power of the bloodline.